because Zukiso, we featured her in Lifestyle as editors as well as Angela. So, you know, to have people that you actually, whose work you publicize to other people, to be in the same room with them, and then people call you, name you in the same sentence as them, is very weird to me. But I never intended to write a book. I say to people, I was a magazine writer. I'm from Soweto. The first 12 years of my life, I grew up in Meadowlands in Zone 10, and then I moved from there and I went to Zola. So to me, Soweto is a huge part of me, and you feel it when you read the book. So I was a magazine writer, not even an investigative writer, not even that like level of respect of like, you know. I always say to people, magazine writers, people laugh about us. They say we're like saving the world one mascara feature at a time. Wow. So I never really thought, you know, I could write a book. But then I had a column in the Sunday Times at Lifestyle called Urban Myths in 2011. And I just talked about whatever I wanted to talk about. And as a result, Penguin, Random House, my last column when I was moving over to edit True Love, I thought, you know what, I'm leaving, I can write whatever I want, they can't fire me. So I wrote a column called The 15 Things That White People Should Know About Black People. So, you know, don't call us CC, yes, we swim, you know, so it was quite, it was like in your face, you know, it was in your face. Don't speak Fanagalo, you know, we hate Galagata, we don't want to hear it anymore. So they called me up in 2012 and they said, would you write a book? I was like, okay. And then I went on the fellowship. Just before I went on the fellowship, they said to me, okay, maybe try work of nonfiction. I mean, a work of fiction. So embellish your life. And I'm a very bad liar, as you'll see when you read this book. Very bad. So I have no filters. Like, I'm a typical ghetto girl. Like, typical ghetto girl. And so I tried to write this fiction which did not work. Basically, did not work. They came back, they're like, no. And I said, oh well, let me go back to my magazine hole that I'm used to. And then like a year later, they said to me, do you not want to write this book? And I then said, okay, if I do, can I write the truth and whatever I want to write about? They said yes, and I said, okay, in real life I swear, so I don't want to write a very like nice book. I want to write a book where it sounds like me, where, you know, because I'm a writer who became an author, you know. So it's very different for people who have a body of work in terms of books. I don't have that, it's my first one. So then I decided to write whatever came into my mind. I looked at previous columns that had done well. I sort of narrowed it down to topics that I could stretch, and then I started. So the book, the first draft I handed in last year in May. It was actually supposed to come out last year. Then they sent me the revisions, and you know, I was in my feelings. I was like, this is my work. And then eventually, like in December last year, I thought, pull yourself towards yourself. Just answer as much as you possibly could. And I sent the sort of final draft of the manuscript in January. And then I think it was March, then they said, because you can't do any more changes. And then they sent me the final one, and it came out, they scheduled it last year in December for this time. So I neither had any control over it, came out. So people ask me about the timing. It's like, it's alchemy. It's very little to do. So that's how the book came about, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.